You're watching Leicester Till I Die TV with Chris, Craig, Scott, Brad and Mark. Leicester Till I Die, now available on Spotify.
Hi everybody, Jerry Taggart here. Now be sure to watch Chris and Leicester Till I Die TV by subscribing on YouTube and following them on social media for all the latest Leicester City news and information. Come on you foxes!
Good evening and welcome along, fellow Fox fans. It's Wednesday, a bit earlier than normal, but welcome along to the European show with me and Mark, and we've got a little matter of this tomorrow. It's our last group game. We're at home to Athens. Can we go out with a bang? And can we top the group? And, well, the man with all the answers is Mark, and I'll be bringing him in soon. You are watching
Leicester Till I Die TV with Chris and Chums. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and Pinterest. All you need for everything Leicester City FC. It's Leicester Till I Die TV. Leicester Till I Die, now available on Spotify.
Yes, it is. And thanks for joining us. And just to let you know, if you want to watch us or you're watching us live, there's YouTube at Leicester Till I Die TV. And if you're watching on YouTube, give that little subscribe button a click. We're on Periscope and Twitter at Leicester TID. And we are on Facebook, the Facebook group. Please feel free to comment. We want your views. Give us your views on the match. What we're going to play, how we're going to play it, who we're going to play, what the score's going to be. But if you do want to join us, please, I do say it every week, if you don't mind just clicking on the StreamYard sign. No registration fee, nothing to download. It just allows us to see your name and see who we say hello to. And if you do that, if you don't do that, sorry, stick your name at the end so we know and we can give you a shout out. And if you're watching us on Catch Up, we are, or you want to listen to us rather than watch us, as well as YouTube, we will be on Google, Apple, iTunes, and Anchor podcasts. Other podcasts, of course, are available. Going to say a gentleman who's watching us via YouTube, Ben Tompkins. Hello, Ben. How are you doing? Thanks for joining us. What do you think of the game tomorrow? What's it going to be? We're going to go out with a bang or we're going to go out with a whimper? Well, let's find out and ask our European expert. He might argue with that, though. Let me just get rid of that because he's got anchor sign all over his head, which is nothing personal. Good evening, Mark.
Did you say anchor signs?
The anchor sign, yeah, with an A.
And what's expert business all about?
Say what, say?
What's this expert business all about?
Well, you are. I mean, you know more than I do, and that, mind you, having said that, that's not hard, But we've got AEK Athens tomorrow night, 8:00 kickoff, home to the King Power, match day 6 of 6, the last one in the group. Are we going to go out with a bang, or are we going to go out with a whimper?
Well, hopefully we'll go out with a bang. Hopefully we'll top the group. Form's not been great, but we've turned it around last game. So yeah. I think Brendan said he's going to go strong. He wants to top the group. So he's going to be putting out a strong side. I don't know what that means, but it's like the game in Zaria. He said he was putting out a team that he thought was capable of winning the match, and he's saying the same for this match. So we'll see. We'll see if the likes of Vardy and the rest of them are included. I doubt it, but hopefully we'll be strong enough.
I was going to say, because he did actually say before that, you know, he wants to get out of this group as soon as possible, and yes, we're out of it, but you might know on this before we move on. I presumed that if we won by whatever score tomorrow and Braga won by whatever score tomorrow, that we would go through because we've got the better, you know, we've beaten Braga and drawn with Braga. But apparently we've got to match or better their score.
Is that right? I didn't know.
And according to Sky Sports, let me just, because I was just getting that up, to be honest with you, I was panicking a little bit because I forgot to bring it up. So let me just see if I can get this up, because I didn't know this. Where are we here? Sky Sports. Injuries. Here you go. Leicester have qualified for the last 32 and will top the group by bettering Braga's result against Europa League Group. AEK Athens have already been eliminated. So we've actually got to better. So basically, if Braga win 2-0 against Europa League and we only win 1-0, they will top the group. And it will make a big difference, won't it?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we want to be finishing top. I'm pretty sure that we'll do the business no matter what. But we'll want to be top because we want to get one of the lesser teams in the round of 32, and finishing league obviously means you're in a better pool of the teams. So you might miss the bigger teams come the next rounds. I don't know how they work it with the rankings and all that kind of thing. And Man United in the Europa League now. Did they finish third? Are they dropping down?
No, to be totally honest with you, I was looking at Real Madrid. I'm trying to find out, and I think because of course there's still games tonight, but there's some big names that can come down. I mean, I don't think we would get Man United anyway, would we? With us both being British, it would be nice. It'd be nice if they did come down.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they go into it now, but I'm not so sure whether we can face them or not. I'm not sure either way, but I'm not sure whether we can face English teams or not. I thought it was just a straight up, pick the balls out, away we go type thing. But you might know different.
I know nothing when it comes to UEFA and FIFA. In fact, I was quite impressed when they had the draw. What did they have the draw for the other night? Was it the World Cup or the European Cup or whatever? And they had this draw, and it actually whizzed through it quite quickly. I wasn't really interested because I tend to lose interest in England and group games, but they do tend to make what you can do in 10 minutes last about 30 minutes, the UEFA. But I think we'll know tonight, because I think it's usually a case of, well, if it's the best team that finished third still goes through and all that. Yeah. So we'll know later tonight. But there's some big names that could come down. Real Madrid could be coming down.
It'd be nice to face them. I'd prefer to face them a bit later on in the competition, if I'm honest. But to play
like the last game.
Yeah, the very last. But no, we could quite easily meet Real Madrid. There's a lot of other big teams in there. Sevilla. There's loads of good teams in there that we can meet. But that's what makes it exciting. And I'm pretty sure fans would want a big game. You know, are we going to go all the way? Do we want an easy ride to the final? I'd like to beat some teams on the way to the final. Do you know what I mean? Some proper teams. I don't want the group now. We've come out the group. We're in the last round of 32. Listen, I want us to go as far as we can, but I'd like to beat some teams on the way so we can say we've done it proper. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, of course, yes, yeah. I just think that our saving grace is that we surely can't get Atletico Madrid again, and that they should be doing well in the Champions League.
Yeah, I think they're all right, aren't they? But it would be nice to over them.
Now here is the font of all knowledge. This is my Tuesday chat chum, Craig, CCC. Man United going to the Europa League. In the next round, we can meet we can't meet another Premier League team. So, Craig, just confirm. You said they go into the Europa League. Are Man United in the Euro? Did they lose? Are they playing tonight or?
They lost 3-2 to Leipzig, didn't they, last night?
Oh, what a shame!
Yeah, they was,
and I missed it. So, like I say, Craig, let us know if they are down in the Europa League or we're waiting to find out. You know,
they're in the Europa League, Chris. They're definitely in there. I was just, I didn't know whether we could face them or not. They're definitely.
Oh well, so well, you see, now I know it. I can go and have fun with some Man United friends.
Yeah. But likes of Arsenal and the rest of them, so we can't meet them in the next round either. So, but yeah, be interesting to see who comes down from the Champions League and who's it, and look forward to that draw. When is the draw?
I do, and if you give me 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes, I will find out for you when it is. If you believe the papers today, of course, or some of the papers and some of the rumours, and it is obviously all just rumours. At this rate, by the time we do actually get to meet Man United, possibly in one of the later stages, we could be up against a Brendan Rodgers-led Man United.
I very much doubt it. I think we talked about this about three shows back. About it. They were struggling then. Pochettino's the next man at Man United. That's what's going to happen, and it might be for fairly soon. I don't think he'll go to Man United, even if they asked him. I'm not so sure he would. He's on a good thing here. We're a progressive club, but I think Pochettino's the man for Man United. I don't think we've got anything to worry about.
No, I've always said that Brendan's got to be very careful because of the way that he left Celtic.
Yeah,
that if he walks out on us too soon, he'll have that reputation as a walker.
If you believe what you read in the papers as well, it's not necessarily that Brendan will be the manager of Man United, but we might well be playing against Harvey Barnes for Man United.
Yes, this is true, and half our team. Let's be honest with you, But I was going to say something then, but it's gone. But yeah, I think with Brendan, I think a lot of managers need to sort of prove what they can do, and I think Brendan's. He got Liverpool second, which is no mean defeat. It was what Jose managed to do with Man United. So getting the team second in the Premier League is an achievement in itself. He won everything going, and I know it was only Scotland, but it's still got to be done. Neil Lennon will tell you it's not that easy this season. So he's not like he's got to go somewhere to prove it, has it? He's proved himself, really.
Of course he has. I mean, he did it at Swansea as well, didn't he? I mean, he didn't have any budget there or anything, and they were still riding high with him in charge. They were playing fantastic football. He obviously went to Liverpool. That went he'd done really well there. Then it all went a bit all right for him, and then he's gone off to Scotland for a few seasons and done well there. And I think all the time he was over there, he was itching to get back, and he was looking for the right project. And we are a project. We're a progressive club. We've got the training ground coming. We're going to be extending the stadium. Fantastic owner. We are going to be a top four club regularly in a few seasons' time, I think.
Yeah, and I think like you say, he saw that, and as far as I remember, it was his decision to actually leave Celtic early.
Yeah.
Leicester were happy to wait till the end of the season. He wanted to come, obviously, and I'm pleased because he's managed to see the team in proper league action, if you like. So yeah, he's keen. Just to let you know, it's Monday at 12 o'clock is the draw for the round of 32. So if anybody is interested in seeing who we get, Monday 12 o'clock lunchtime, which. And if you're working, get your radio and your headphones in, But first leg, we went to Athens, first game, and we beat. I'd forgotten that it was 2-1, but they came out second half and scored after about 30 seconds.
Yeah, it was 2-1. Chowdhury and Vardy, I believe, scored for us, and Tankovic scored for them as a little consolation. So 2-1. Routine. I remember talking, before, and I was saying that we should be thumping them, but it was 2-1. We got a result there, and they come to us now, and we'll see what happens at our place.
Yeah, and because I hadn't thought, maybe I was building Athens up, but obviously there was us, and then there was Braga, and Braga were obviously they were out of pot one, so they were obviously the favourites to go through. But I thought Athens would do better than they have done.
Yeah, I did. If I'm honest, you know, they're going to struggle to finish third.
Yeah.
We beat them tomorrow. They're fourth. They've only got third to play for, really, and it's, you know, it's a little bit of pride they're paying for. They ain't going to come to our place. They're not going to beat us. Let's be honest about it. It's just whether you, like you said earlier, whether we can match or beat Braga's score for us finishing top. That's what it's all about for me. I don't care whether Athens finished third or fourth, but I thought they'd be third. To be honest, I thought they'd be better. But it looks like they'll be finishing fourth. Well, we hope they finish fourth.
I mean, Zoira. Again, I mean, you know, we did them in the first game. They gave us a bit of a lesson the other week, and you know, they could do us a favour against Braga.
Quite easily. Is it Braga away to them or Braga at home?
Again, that's another very good question, and one to which I don't know the answer to. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but you know, they went to Athens, I think, and beat them in Athens, didn't they?
Yeah, I think Braga are away to Zora, so yeah, it could well happen. They've obviously got something about them. They like you said, they turned us over. So yeah, it's. I think it doesn't really matter, to be honest. I think we should be winning 3 or 4-0 tomorrow. I don't think the Braga score going to be any reflection on how it all pans out in the end. If we don't, then there needs to be a lot of questions asked. Because yes, if we go through, would people be happy that we're going through in second just for the fact that we've gone through? Because I wouldn't. Not after the start we had with 3 wins and a draw, 10 points. But after that start, that would rattle my cage, to be honest. So we need to win, and we need to go through as group winners.
I say, but how we feel. Yes, we got the win the other week, and I still, you know, we got out of jail in, you know, with the Sheffield United game. As good as we weren't good enough to get 2 goals until the 94th minute. But I'm not as confident as I was 2 or 3 games into the, you know, when we started with a, you know, like our lives depending on it, didn't we? You know, we were going for it, and yet now it would be, if we finished second, it would be a letdown.
It would be a nightmare. It would, because the better teams that are going to be in that round of 32, we could get one of them, and then our European run comes to an end if we don't turn up on that night. But, it would be very disappointing. I see Craig's there saying Braga at home, so it is a bit more interesting in that respect. See if we can beat their score, because I think they'll beat Zora. Let's be honest, Braga are a good team, and they should be beating them. They should be beating them 2-3-0. So let's just see if we can match it. But
we said the same, didn't we? You know, we should be beating them. You know, so they could throw a surprise up for us and do us a favour. We love you, Zora. We love you. Go and do it for us. You know, but right. Let's Craig, thanks a lot for that, Craig, by the way. That was a bit of information. Give us two seconds. We're just going to take a quick break, and then we will be back.
You are watching Leicester Till I Die TV with Chris and Chumps. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and Pinterest. All you need for everything Leicester City FC. It's Leicester Till I Die TV. Now available on Spotify.
Yes, we are. So welcome back. Injuries.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at that. I mean, we've got. I was looking at sort of the report. Castagne's not going to be starting.
No.
Soyuncu isn't.
No.
Pierre is not again. He's not fit enough. And Amati. So four big names out there.
Yeah.
And most of our defensive. Let's be honest with you.
Yeah. Like it's been all the season, hasn't it? Pereira come back. Apparently he's another 2 weeks away now. He got a little tweak when he played. Soyuncu the same. Soyuncu and Castagna, they're going to be relatively soon coming back. We might see them in the next Premier League game.
Yes.
They might well be back. No, but for tomorrow, no, they certainly won't be playing. You'll probably see Wes Morgan back in the team. Pretty the same as it was the last time. I'm not sure whether he'll play Vardy or not. Something's telling me that he might well do it. Put him on for the first half, and then drag him off if we're comfortably in front. But we'll see mate again, I should think, in the Acho. And just regards to AEK Athens, they're at full fitness bar their left back. Their left back suspended this one but they're otherwise fully fit. So they've got a full squad to choose from. We're missing a few, so interesting.
I mean, this was a question. Funny you should mention Vardy and your favourite Inchy there, but I'm going to ask these. Inacho Perez, do they start? Do you start either of them?
I'd give Perez a start. He deserves it. Last showing, I thought he was fantastic the other game. He the game he did really well. He was making the little runs. He was finding the little pass. Obviously, he scored his goal. I was quite impressed with him. Iniacho, he's garbage. I wouldn't start with him any time. I've lost full hope that he might come good. I was like you said. I see you on one of the other shows saying that when we brought him, you was excited by it, and I was as well. But I've lost total hope in him. Listen, if he gets a game tomorrow and he scores a couple of goals, then so be it. But he's a Leicester player at the minute, so we've got to stand behind him. But for me, he just doesn't cut it. But I'd certainly give Perez a game.
Like you say, though, and I think we've said it so many times. About Perez, I think that was probably the first time he's played in his preferred position the other day, and look at the difference it made. Because again, it wasn't just about the goal; it was his whole game. Yeah, he was on it, and the problem is that we're not everybody's back and everybody's fit. It is going to be a bit of a headache for Brendan to sort of who does he start, who doesn't he start. With Iniacho, if he is going to start with Iniacho, and I hope he makes the rest of the team right for him. Yeah, because you can't say, well, this is the team I would play if we were playing Vardy. I'm blue in the face of saying this, and he seemed to a month or so ago seemed to acknowledge the fact. But now he seems to sort of not, don't say this is like I was going to say then, this is the team I would pick if Vardy was playing, but I'm going to give Vardy a rest and put Iniacho on there. It isn't going to work.
Now, listen, I'm no great lover of Iniacho, as you well know, but it is quite unfair to the lad, and I do feel for him. When he does play, we don't play to his strengths. We're still trying to play if Vardy was up top. That's a little bit unfair on Iniacho, and maybe that's why he's not doing so well. And yeah, it's frustrating. But I've got a feeling Vardy will play tomorrow anyway. I've got a feeling he'll be starting up top, so I don't think we'll need to worry about Iniacho being on the pitch. But I think we'll see Vardy and Perez both starting.
I have a feeling Vardy might be benched. Thinking we have got a game again on Sunday, and if we need him, bring him on, because of a fit Vardy coming on 15 minutes to go, 20 minutes to go, running at a tired defence is going to shit them up a little bit.
Well, listen, if we have to call on Vardy in the last 15 minutes, then we're doing something wrong. We've got to beat or match Braga's score. So if we don't start him, and then we're 0-0 still with 15 minutes to play, and Braga are 2-0 up, it's all the damage is already done. Start the fella, get the 2 goals, get 2 or 3 up, and then drag him off. That's the way I would do it. I wouldn't want to be chasing the game with 10 minutes to go.
No. I'm totally with you there. I am very much if I'd sooner have the good players on and get a lead rather than be having to sort of come back from behind and then bring the good players on, trying to play catch up. You've
got a feeling he's going to be on the bench, yeah?
There's just something, I don't know what it is. But just Brendan just make a few funny decisions this season. But in Brendan we trust. We trust. Good thing we've scored 5 more goals than Braga, so win, and we should top the group. I think, well, like I say, I would have thought that, but Sky is saying we've got to better whatever Braga do tomorrow.
Maybe Craig can help us with that one. Craig,
the goal difference does not matter. I'm just going to by the wonders of technology. This is what they are actually saying on Sky. So let me just see if I can bring this up.
Then we're 5 goals better, and then that Facebook user saying that the goal difference doesn't matter. So,
that is exactly what Sky. Because I just copied and pasted that off Sky. Oops, and I've nearly fallen. Leicester have qualified for the last 32 and will top the group by bettering Braga's result.
Okay.
And now I can say I don't. I'm sure Sky kind of know what they're talking about.
I'll probably go with that. That sounds about right, to be honest.
Yeah. What matters is how many points you get from the games between these teams. We've got 4 points. I would have said that at the start. I would have said, Brad, good evening, Brad. Going back, Perez in the same position he played Sunday, and rest of Very. Rest Vardy, and unfortunately, why I agree with you, Mark, Vardy has to rest. Nacho's going to get minutes. Maybe we'll play 2 up front and allow Nacho to play in a front 2, not on his own. He does need somebody by him if he is. Maybe a Perez or and Nacho 2 up front.
Maybe.
It's worrying though when you come to think, if we haven't got Vardy, we've got to certainly think who's going to get us the goals, because neither of those two you're going to say get the goals the way that Vardy does. We haven't got a goal scorer to come off the bench, have we?
Yeah, well, luckily enough, Chris, we're not playing Sheffield United, Liverpool, Fulham. We're playing AEK Athens. So,
well, I'll tell you what, though, you say that, good job we're not playing Fulham, because they gave us a footballing lesson. And I like your confidence, but after what happened in the Ukraine the other week, we can't, I just don't think we can take these games lightly. I think Athens will be up to make a point.
Yeah, I see it the other way, really. I think they've had a nice little outing, and I've said this all along, we should be beating all of these teams. And yes, it kind of stopped me in my tracks when we get beaten by the likes of Zora and, that kind of thing. But let's be honest, we should be beating AEK, whether Inacho's on, Perez is on, Vardy's on, Barnes is on, doesn't really matter. Our second string should be beating AEK. So let's just keep positive. 2 or 3-0, thank you very much, and into the last round of 32.
I love it.
I've got a question for you. So
go on then. Yeah.
Okay, so Athens, they have lost 4 of their 5 away matches against English opposition. So they've played English opposition 5 times. They've lost 4 of them, but they've only beaten 1. Do you know who that was?
Right, heck, we're going for a quiz night here. Quickly, Craig, stick the answer up, Craig, because Mark can't see the comments if I don't put them live. Somebody come in. Was it in the Europa League?
Yes.
Okay, so it's the chances are it's
the old European Cup. Sorry, Chris.
So we're going back quite a way then.
Yeah.
Are we going back a long way?
We're going back 30 plus years.
The first one that came to mind, so it was even pre-Champions League, so it could be back to being anybody. My first thought was Man United.
No, let's put it out there, see if anybody gets it right.
Well, I have got an answer. Now, these are the other 2 that I would have come up with, but purely only because these are the teams that used to qualify for Europe. Liverpool?
Nope.
No. Right, well, Brad's gone Chelsea.
Nope.
Oh, because I was going to say that. And Craig has gone Arsenal.
Nope.
Well, hang on. Okay, I've said Leeds. Did I say Leeds?
No.
I can't remember if I said Leeds. Right. Well, let us.
We'll carry on. Let's see if anybody can get that without cheating.
Yeah, no cheating. See if anybody can come with that back by the. I tell you what we're going to do. I did say if you were watching earlier, or you were looking in the. No, you weren't. We were watching earlier. If you were looking at the Facebook group earlier, we'll have a bit of fun now and just have a bit of a break. Give you all a chance to come up with some answers. There's one coming already, so we'll bring that up afterwards. It's miserable. It's Christmas. John Lewis. Adverts are a little bit naff this year. We didn't have, the launch that we normally have with the excitement of what's it going to be like. Well, I've got something special for you here, because we have got the new. You think now that's what I call Christmas, is the big Christmas LP. There's a special one out this year, guys. It's a couple of minutes. Have a laugh. It's great fun. Have a watch, and then we'll look at your answers when we come back. Just repeat the question, Mark.
So AEK Athens have played 5 times away to English opposition in Europe. They have lost 4 of them, but they have won 1 of them. Who was that against?
Right. Have a think, and if you want to at the end, you can go out and buy a copy of this.
I'm planning for a shite Christmas. It's finally here. Now that's what I call a Corona Christmas.
I'm socially distant.
The shot in the arm we've all been waiting for.
I've got my gear on.
Christmas hit after Christmas hit.
The lockdown was over.
Lovingly ruined to help you not celebrate this Christmas.
Oh baby, there's COVID outside.
This long play double cassette CD comes with special 2-meter gaps between every song.
This comes to pass.
Johnny Mathis.
When a mask is worn.
Christmas favorites like
Sanitizers coming to town.
and even Boris himself.
Ba 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 ba, 'tis the season to be jolly bloody careful. Tra la 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 la.
And a special message to anyone thinking of venturing out.
Driving's banned for Christmas.
Plus, Frosty got furloughed.
Frosty was furloughed, but he still got loads of cash.
The perfect accompaniment for the party you won't be having.
We're not allowed a party tonight. In case the cops turn up, fine us all £1,000 and kick us all outside.
Plus the biggest event of the year, courtesy of Dominic Cummings.
Cummings drove to Durham-pom-pom. Grandma's got to quarantine till Christmas, 'cause she flew to Benidorm last week.
Here comes more applause, here comes more applause every Thursday night.
And just released.
Pfizer's vaccine. 4 months of school, free school meals, 2 weeks at home, stay up.
The most contagious collection of Christmas songs ever recorded.
Stop the cabinet, stop the cabinet, stop the cabinet briefing.
Now that's a Corona Christmas, the perfect antidote to 2020.
Maybe it's COVID, who's to say? This cough won't go away. Can you stay 6 feet away?
Streaming live now from a 5G phone mast near you.
I absolutely find that hilarious. Not much makes me smile and laugh these days, but that did. And I have to give a shout out to Ulster Fry. It's www.theulsterfry.com. They're on Twitter at ulsterfryni. Have a look at the website. It's a bit of a news parody website, and I want to thank the guys for letting me use that and let me have a little play around with it and add the few symbols onto it. So thanks to Ulster Fry, literally, for letting me use that. Gave me a smile. Gave you a smile. Hope it cheered you up as well, Mark.
Yeah, it did, mate. That's fantastic. Very funny.
Very, very cleverly done. I wish I could do that sort of thing. Right, let's see. Let's go through some things here. Fox's focus, I think he decided just to go through every team that he knows that, that he can name. But welcome along, Fox. Fox's focus, is that Brad again? But he's just gone into YouTube? I'm not sure. Everton. He's gone Fulham.
Nope.
Without using Google, if they're not right, I presume that is Portsmouth. So I definitely know that's Brad now because of his spelling. I guess that's Portsmouth. In fact, on the second one, Portsmouth is my last guess without Google.
No.
Now, Facebook user has actually come up, and I think this is going to be right. I don't know who it is. He hasn't put his name or his or her name on it, so it could be anybody. So we can't even give them credit if they are. But I think this is a damn good shout.
Nearly.
Whoa. Wolves. No, still not Wolves. So, I thought that was a really good shout. With you going back to the European Cup,
you'll have to figure out what I mean, but it's not Forest.
It's not Forest. Yes, Facebook keeps crashing. Oh yeah, welcome, Brad. Okay, what about Derby County?
That's the one. Derby County, Pride Club, 1976.
I was just thinking, when you said Forest, you're thinking close. I'm thinking, like, is it close with the name? You're too late. Hey, mate, you're too late. We didn't tell you, did we? That, Mark was giving away a £20 prize, so that's coming to me, guys.
just send me your bank details and I'll put it in.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, it's the Royal Bank of Nigeria, by the way. That's okay. That was good, actually. That was, because especially when you say in European Cup, you got to think like, well, who used to be in it, and then of course Derby when they won the league, didn't they?
I was like, oh, that's a nice little fact to talk about later.
It is. But let's get back, as I say, game tomorrow, 8 o'clock kickoff. Score prediction.
I'm going to go for 3-0, Vardy race, and we are going to score a goal finally off a corner. Where's Morgan?
You see, you were going so well then. I was going, I can believe that. We could do that. And then you said we'd get a goal from the corner. We can't even get it past the first man, let alone.
I know. Yeah.
The only way we'll get it ever get anywhere near the goal is if we let everybody go back past the far post, you know.
They get paid that much money and they can't even bloody get a ball over the first man. No, I'm going 3-0, Chris. 3-0.
3-0. Vardy brace. Who's going to get the third? Morgan
off the corner.
Oh, you did say. I do apologise. Right. Apparently, Ajax are dropping into the Europa League as it stands. Is this season, not just the Premier League is throwing up some weird results, but Europe, we've talked about, Real Madrid and what have you. There's going to be some big teams coming down. I can really see that. Guys, if you're watching, let us know your results as what you think the prediction is going to be as well. Sorry, Mark, you were going to say?
Ajax will be one of them teams I'd like to play because they're half decent, so to beat some good teams on the way to winning it would be nice. Ajax would be one of them teams that fall into that category. Beatable.
Yes, yeah. They're not the Ajax of these days. You look at these teams and you think, oh, it's Ajax, and you remember how good they used to be. Yeah. But then, in fairness, their leagues aren't what they used to be, and they, don't compare with, the big leagues around Europe anymore.
No, they're not. But at the end of the day, they are a Champions League team coming down. They've got a lot of reputation in Europe, haven't they? So, but that'd be one of the teams I'd like to face.
Sorry, I was just laughing at Brad's score prediction here. I will bring it up in a second. I'm going to go 2-1 because I don't think we'll ever do anything easy. And I think we've always got the fact that we could let a goal in within us. That's always there to happen. Okay, so...
What was the league, though, Chris?
Sorry?
Is 2-1 going to put us at top of the league, do you think?
To be totally honest, I'm lost. I've no idea. We'll watch it tomorrow and we'll see what happens after about 10 o'clock and see where we are, because everything's coming different. I tend to go with Sky simply because I don't think Sky would not. They must know what they're talking about.
What you've been showing, but I don't think 2-1 will put us top because I think Braga will win by more than that.
Well, I just think, had this game happened 2 or 3 months ago, pre-Liverpool, I'd have probably gone 3-4-0. But at the moment, I just can't see it. So you've got let's go. So you're going to start Schmeichel, or are you going to put Ward in again?
I'd probably play Ward again. That's not the.
He didn't have a bad game, did he?
No, he's a fantastic keeper, and he's unlucky. Well, he chose to come here. He knew what to expect. But game, most definitely.
Because I think obviously moving forward, he would be the player or the goalkeeper that would have featured had we gone further in the League Cup. Yeah, and I think he will feature in the FA Cup.
Yeah, I'd certainly play him. He's done nothing wrong every time we've seen him.
Fuchs, is he going to get another run out? The poor guy, he must be knackered.
No, that's the one I would give a rest to be honest. I'd back to a back four and to accommodate that, because if he's going to play the back five system, then Fuchs really has to play, I would have thought. But if they go 4 at the back, then I think it will be Wes Morgan and another, and then we'll put the young lad Thomas at left back.
Young Thomas at left back. Midfield, Pratt to start, or
Pratt? I'd play Pratt. Chowdhury, I like Chowdhury. I think he'll.
So Chowdhury is the defensive midfielder. I'm going to ask you this: is there going to be a place for Under?
Probably, yeah. Probably Under will play. I think Ndidi will play as well. I think he'll play a 4-2-3-1.
Right.
I would see it. Chowdhury and Ndidi, then Pratt, Under probably, and Perez behind. Iniacho or Vardy? I think it will be Vardy personally.
But you start Under?
Yeah. And we do, yeah. It's what I was saying last week about Under. I just don't. We've got him on loan, and we'll see at the end of this loan if I'm right or if I'm wrong.
Yes.
But I don't think we're going to take up the option to buy him, and I think Brendan's seen enough already. He can do a fancy turn and he can take it back a couple of players, but there's no end result with him. When he first came in, he got a couple of assists for Vardy. All right, fantastic. But then I've seen enough of him since then to think he's a bit of a one-trick pony, this guy. He's very much like he reminds me of, I said Gazelle when I was chatting, and that was probably not the right thing to say. And
No, that was a bit unfair to the guy.
He reminds me very much of Anthony Knockaert, that type of. It'd be fantastic in the Championship, but he's just not quite got it for the Premier League. But I'd start him tomorrow. I'd love him to play for hat-trick. I really would. But my personal opinion is on Under. We won't take up the option.
Well, like you say, it's a long season, so we're going to go through. This is what I was laughing at before. This is Brad 3-0, Perez, Under, and Nacho. I mean, I've got to be honest with you. That's got to be higher than the 5,000 to 1 when we won the league, hasn't it?
Yeah, Brad's taking it.
I know, and he added there, no, I'm not ill before you ask, have I got Perez to score? Here we go again. The points level is the record between the two sides. We beat them over aggregate. That's how it's done. Head-to-head, overruled goal difference. If we win, we're guaranteed to finish top. You see, again, like I say, all I'll say is that this is what it says on Sky, and that's all I can go on. If it will come up, which I don't know if it's going to at all. Let's have a look. There we go. Anyway, we will see. We will see. Mark, you'll have to come on tomorrow night and join us on the post-match show.
Yeah, I will do. Thanks again.
Come in live, and we can say when Under gets his hat trick.
Yeah, happen.
Hey, we will see. We will see. Mark, hey mate, thanks very much for coming in.
No problem.
And I say you get a rest after this because we're not in Europe for another 4 weeks. Then.
Yeah, I know. I'll pop up here now and then. You won't get.
You'll pop up. You'll pop up. There's nothing wrong with popping up.
All right,
but thanks very much, and thanks for everything you do. Almost as reliable as the sun, Brad. Thanks to Mark. Are we going to do it? Like I say, it's all there for the taking. It's whether Brendan puts a team out to go and take it or not. We will find out tomorrow night. I'm off on my to practice my Greek and see if I can get any right for tomorrow night. Thanks to Mark as always. Thanks to all that watch. Thanks to Brad. Thanks to Craig. Thanks to everybody for your comments. And we're going to know tomorrow whether we top the group or not. God knows what we've got to do to top the group. I'll be back post-match tomorrow night with Brad, and hopefully Mark will join us as well. And we will see you then. If you've enjoyed the show, follow us on Leicester Till I Die TV on YouTube. Click the subscribe and click the notification buttons. We're also available on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest. And our website, of course, is leicestertillidie.com. If you prefer to listen, we're on all the podcasts, including Spotify, Apple, iTunes, and also Google. And remember, Monday, 12 o'clock, we're through. So whether we finish top or second, Monday, 12 o'clock, we'll find out who we're playing in the next round. Guys, take care. Don't do anything I wouldn't enjoy. See you tomorrow after the game. Bye now.
Hi, this is Chris from Leicester Till I Die. Thank you for watching and listening. Have a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Don't do anything I wouldn't enjoy. Thanks for watching Leicester Till I Die. This is Chris saying goodbye and see you next time.
Shut up and sit down.
Thanks for watching. These videos are tremendous. You better like them too, or I'll be back.